Ain't nothing better than watching you smile. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ain't nothing better than watching you laugh out loud, my baby. Ain't nothing better than watching you be you. Ain't nothing better than right now. In your eyes lie the secrets I don't wanna miss.
Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is day 4 of the Horrorman's challenge. Today's subject, I guess, would be self-mutilation. The movie I'm going to pick for this day 4 challenge of self-mutilation is a movie I have on VHS, which I can't quite find now in my mess of VHS movies. But I have it. It's called Lust for Life. It's a 1956 movie starring Kirk Douglas as artist Vincent Van Gogh. Also stars Anthony Quinn as artist Paul Gauguin. I think I said that right. And also, it's basically the story of Vincent Van Gogh's his life, and he was an artist who was a very troubled man, and they thought he probably had epilepsy. He had a lot of mental issues. Just he was a very intense man, and he tried a lot of different things. You know, he tried to be a minister, I think, at one point, and he just failed at a lot of things. But he was just a really intense guy. But like I said, because of his epilepsy, they think he had epilepsy, and he had a lot of other mental issues. He failed a lot of things, and usually he drove people away from him. But this movie, I absolutely love this movie. I remember seeing it. I think it was either on American Movie Classics or Turner Classic Movies. With Kirk Douglas, and Kirk Douglas gave just such an intense performance as artist Vincent Van Gogh. It really touched me that much that I ordered the movie and got it on VHS. And it's just a real intense movie about artist Vincent Van Gogh, like I said. And he was, like I said, he was a very emotional guy. He tried to do a lot of different things in life, and painting was the one thing he could do real good. But he just always seemed to try. The movie basically implies that he basically tried to. He just kept trying to capture certain things on canvas that he couldn't quite because of his mental issues. And the self-mutilation part of this film would be, of course, the fact that he cut off his ear. Okay, and one of his, maybe one of his epileptic fits and stuff, he cut off his ear. I think it was his left ear. I know he actually cut off his ear. And he was supported, of course, by his loving brother Theo. And they actually made another movie about Vincent Van Gogh called Vincent and Theo, which I have yet to see, but I heard about it and stuff, and I think I even seen the trailer for it. But this one, Lust for Life, with Kirk Douglas, was actually great, and Anthony Quinn, I believe, won Best Supporting Actor as artist Paul Gauguin. But I also think Kirk Douglas should have won. I don't know if he was nominated. I'm not sure about that, but he definitely should have. His performance was so intense as artist Vincent Van Gogh. You felt so much for him watching this movie about his struggles and his struggle to try to fit in. Like I said, he failed his relationships with women. He failed at trying to be a minister. He even sort of failed. He never really sold. I don't think, according to the movie and according to the book, he never really sold. I think until after he died. He committed suicide at the age of 37. He just was a real tragic figure. Who was a real intense. Real intense, great artist, but just because his mental issues, you can never really find true happiness. And it's just an intense movie, and Kirk Douglas is absolutely fantastic in this movie. And Lust for Life, that's a great title for it. And it's just one of the really, like I said, I love old Hollywood movies, and this movie is just absolutely perfect. Lust for Life. And like I said, if I find the VHS that I have it someday, I'll show it again. But because I have it, because I remember just being moved by watching it on either AMC or Turner Movie Classics, and I bought the DVD, not the DVD. I'm sorry, the VHS tape. Okay, and again, Lust for Life. So that's my answer for your day 4 challenge, Horror Man, and now for the Horrorman's challenge for day 4, self-mutilation. I'll leave a link down to his channel down below, and please sub to him. And thank you. And I look forward to your next challenge. Okay, this is Trey Passer saying so long and take care.